All right, literally just unboxed the new lip and side skirts. Little hint of what brand I went with. Oh shoot, that's actually nice. They actually included nut certs, or whatever these are, and bolts. I was gonna nut cert to install stuff anyway. Sick that they provided it. Stainless steel bolts for the side skirts probably. And a LEMS emblem. Sick. So if you don't know already, this is a LEMS carbon fiber front lip and side skirts for the IS500. I got it in gloss carbon instead of dry to expose the carbon fiber for now. Let me unwrap this and then we'll keep going. And just because why not, let's weigh it without even unwrapping it. To me it's really light. So the cardboard and everything and bubble wrap still on. Let me zero this thing out. So it is 4 pounds. Side skirts and front lip and cardboard and bubble wrap. Wow, the quality of this piece is so nice. This is only the front lip. Still need to unbox the side skirts, but I'm very impressed. To me, this is better quality than the Carbon Addicts engine cover I got from Japan. This is also made in Japan. This is about as much as I'm gonna scrape, and I know I'm gonna scrape it the first day I drive with it on. But I like that it's so thin profile. It's like at most an inch-ish overhang, which is a lot for me. Here are the side skirts. Excuse me. Just as pretty. Looks like they're all screwed in place right here, I'm assuming. And this is to use a factory rivet nut, plastic clip or whatever. And these are all the tiny holes are for screws. I've got to read the instructions in a bit to know for sure, but these look just as nice. Alright, so I got the lip on the floor. What I'm doing right now is I'm taking all these 10 mils off. They are, oops. So all these spots right here are where the 10 mils go. What I'm gonna do is, well, I already started. I'm gonna take all the 10 mils off and mount it with just this. And then these holes, I'll mark it on the bumper and then take the lip off and then nut cert. Let me show you what it came with. So these are the instructions that they supply, LEMS. It's all in Japanese, but it's pretty self-explanatory. So these 6 holes, you're supposed to run nut certs. So like I said, I'm gonna bolt it on with the 10 mils because I already figured out they lined up and I already took them all off. Oh yeah, there we go. So it says to bolt it on. Well, I don't know if that's really what it's saying, but that's how I'm gonna roll with it. There's a picture of one of the nut certs in place. So they do supply the nut certs. These look like stainless steel, high quality nuts and bolts. Well, nut certs and bolts, 10 mil bolts. If they did not give these, I was planning to do it the same way actually. So pretty cool that they supply this stuff. So in order to install these nut certs, you actually do have to have a rivet nut tool. which I do, but I'm going to install it without these first, and then use these holes on the lip as a guide to mark the bottom of my bumper, then take it off, and then nuts it. I'll show you guys how it looks throughout the process. Yep. Alright, so I currently have the lip mounted on the bumper with just those screws. The car's jacked up, and I'm going to use a marker and mark the spots that I need to drill. So here's the bottom right now. You can see these are all bolted with the factory 10 mil screws. There's another one right there, basically all off. And then you'll have these holes right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark it with the pin, and then take the lip off, and then drill it, and then nut turn it. Let me mark them all first, and then take the lip off. So I ended up just doing a pilot hole drill. I was worried that the paint was gonna take too long to dry, so did a quick small hole, and then I'm gonna make it bigger for the nut cert. Now the the front lip is ready to come off again. Alright, so the front lip is off now. So you can see that's where my hole was gonna be. So the hole is still kind of small right now. I'm gonna slowly open it up. So currently this hole is still going to be too small, but I want to take my time getting it to the right size instead of the drill bit slipping and making the hole like in the wrong spot. So you keep going, and then I'm going to use this drill bit at the end. So the reason why is this is about the size of it, a little bit smaller. I don't want it to hold too big, or this is gonna wobble. So I want it really snug, and then I'm gonna squeeze it, rivet it on with this tool. Currently I have one of the riv nuts screwed in. So these things are pretty cool. You squeeze the handle, and then this gets sandwiched onto the bumper. So let me get those holes all ready, and then I'll install this. Alright, so I'm gonna try to do this one on camera, just this one. It's kind of awkward. Make the hole a little bit bigger. So this is not the exact size hole for the riv nut that I got. So you gotta make it slowly, get it the hole just big enough. Right now you can see that it doesn't go in. So I'm just gonna just slowly make it big. I believe you should use a 9mm, but I don't have one, so I'm just using standard drill bits. Until I get it big enough. Okay, let's see. Does this fit? not yet. Keep going. You don't want to make the hole too big, or the rib nut won't be able to sandwich onto the, grab onto the bumper plastic well. It's okay. So this is just the perfect size. So I'm gonna use this tool right here. Clean. Okay. And now I'm gonna squeeze it to install it, the rib nut. Okay. Alright, so that one's installed. Let me show you with the bolt that's supplied. So LEMS supplies these bolts right here. And now instead of using a nut and bolt, imagine trying to install a lip with a nut on the other side. But this is like riveted onto the bumper, so no need to hold the other side. Just thread it. And I actually recommend doing this for any kind of lip install, not just LEMS. Like I said, if LEMS didn't supply these rib nuts, I would have did it myself. This is how I did my skipper kit on my last IS350. Alright, so I'm gonna finish the rest of them and then move on to the side skirts. Alright, so I think what's a better way of doing it is actually don't tighten all these down and just thread them in a little bit, and that way you can shift them around. Right now, the ones that I nut inserted are not really lining up too well. Okay, everything's loose. One lined up well now. Alright, gonna finish this off camera. Alright, so I got the LEMS side skirts next for install. So the instructions call out to remove this clip right here. And remove a clip on the front. I'm not sure what to do there. There's also a cutting. I'm gonna attempt not to cut. This is the front fender liner. I think they want you to cut this section. And then also this clip is removed to line up with this hole, the front. And for the back, there's this big hole. And this clip right here. So I'm gonna do that right now. See how it goes. All right, so far this is coming out really clean. I did not even need to cut this. It's still on pretty good. I'm not gonna cut it. So right now it's only being held by the factory clip. See right there? None of the screws are screwed yet. And then, let's see. And then back here, it's super clean. So there goes, this is right here. The factory clip is still holding it. What you do is you sandwich the side skirt between this rear mud flap, the fender liner, and then this factory side skirt. I think it fits really good. So right now I'm gonna hit this rest with screws and then call it done. So these instructions state to cut that. I didn't cut it. Stuff is pretty good. Now I'm gonna shoot the rest of it with screws that they supply. These look like stainless steel ones, so really nice quality. I'm gonna get that done. They call it complete. Alright, so this side is also done. Tip for you guys out there that are going to try to do it yourself. This is my recommendation. So this way you don't have to jack up the car really high. You just do it on the floor. This is a 90-degree adapter for a drill. So all you have to do is put it on a drill chuck. This is my normal drill, power drill, and then this piece right here allows me to adapt a driver. You see right here, and then I got this. So yeah, this is what my recommendation is for anybody attempting to do this on the ground, not having to jack up the car at all. What I notice is it's gonna be a pain in the butt to get to this pinch weld right here with the side skirt in the way. Give it a try, we'll see how it goes though. But yep, it's all done. So here is another look down here. So we're using factory clip right there. And then there's a screw right there. Continue on, another screw right there. Another one right there. These are all screws that were supplied with the kit. I mean the side skirts, whatever. And then the factory clip right there. This is pretty cool. So you got the back clip factory and also the front one to line it up. Then these holes are already predetermined on the side skirts, and you just have to screw it in to the plastic, the factory. So it works out really well. Hope this helps with the LEMS side skirts and the LEMS front lip. Thanks for watching.